Homebrew Wednesday, number 100.
Woohoo! 100, man.
Dang.
And it is good to be back in the US of A. Yeah.
You were gone?
I told you I was... F you, I was gone.
I just thought you weren't home when I was drinking all your beer. There's a few missing.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hey, we need to get a celebratory beer, so we'll be right back. Here it is. It's a revolutionary IPA. That's right, from SJPORR himself, Little Face Brewing. This one is a double IPA aged in whiskey barrels.
I remember when we had our revolutionary period, you know, when we were done eating potatoes and cabbage and we want meat in our pies.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Sir McLean.
What do you mean you didn't know I went overseas? I think we need a beer.
I'm getting thirsty, my friend.
Tis time for a beer. It's well carbonated. Beautiful bubbles coming up. You gotta look at this. This is a pretty beer. Man, that is...
It smells good. I wasn't even looking at the color.
Oh my god.
This is a we need to get a barrel.
Oh my, we gotta get a barrel. Oh man, the oak on this is awesome. It's amazing. I mean, the oak on this reminds me of Hair of the Dog. There's Michael. There's that much oak.
It's so floral, and it's got a, you can smell like the vanilla.
Yeah,
it's
you get the vanilla, you get the oak. I get some pineapple and some tropical on it.
You get some tropical fruit, like passion fruit, maybe.
Yeah, pineapple and maybe
it
mango.
Smells sweet. Yeah, a little mango in there. Like it's definitely like a papaya almost.
Yeah, and definitely that vanilla from the wood character. Get a little bit of spritz of citrus, for sure as well. But I mean, the tropical in this is really nice.
It's just kind of,
oh my god, like orange blossoms.
Yeah, it's like it's got a blossom smell to it too. It's
really. Thank you, SJ. This is the 100th Homebrew Wednesday. Thank you, sir. Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh
to
wow.
Number 100 and to the father of homebrew himself. Well, Homebrew Wednesday, that is.
Oh, dudes, I'm not making this up. This is like. Oh. Wow. That is amazing. I've reviewed some and had some off review some IPAs that are barrel aged. And some were good because they were just made well, but you didn't get the barrel character.
This has barrel character.
This definitely has barrel character. And I've dogged on a bunch of them because they're not hoppy enough, or they've tried to age them too long.
Got hops.
This is killer. This is so good.
I can even taste some of the tannins from the barrel from the whiskey. Yeah, you can taste it.
And how else can we celebrate but with a little gift that we got from Harry Brew 69. So you've got the Clement's Homebrew on there, and on the other side, Too Far Gone Brewing. That's a treasure.
Pretty badass, I'd say.
I'm thinking we will do a 1 or 2 brews with this, and then it'll probably go up on the wall. I'm so stoked about that. That's just way cool. So cheers. Christian got his shirt.
Oh yes.
For the competition.
We got the competition shirt, guys. Look at it. It's got some old guy on there. And then it's got the SJPORR competition.
A different old guy. And
different old guy.
So yeah. Also, so anyway, I totally want to thank. We had a fantastic time. I will put up video later when I was in the UK with Mrs. Clement's Homebrew. Got to meet Uncle Jonah, and he took us around in town. I won't talk all about that, but it was fun. He took us to 2 very historic pubs. Way cool. And then we met the next day with Harry Brew 69. So Harry and Gemma and their daughter was there. The son was in school. We had such a good time. And Harry is the same age as you.
Really? Ah.
Yeah, I thought he was in his early to mid 30s. So yeah, he's 29 if I remember correct. And
cheers, my friend.
And so they were both wonderful. Gemma is indeed a gem, properly named. What a sweetie. We just loved her. And anyway, can't say enough. And had fun. And you probably saw the video if you didn't, go back and check. But we went into a museum in Nottingham that's built in the Nottingham Castle.
Pretty
and
badass.
Down in the basement, Christian doesn't know any of this. Down in the basement, they had a whole section on Robin Hood. And they had, you could dress up. So we got all dressed up and we did a little cooking show down there. And people in the museum were watching us. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that video.
And Yield, Road to Jerusalem, etc. I'll put video up on some of the rest of it later. What a fantastic time. And the rest of it, everything, we had a good time. So if you hook up with me on Facebook, you'll be able to see I posted pictures from the trip. Shout out time to Big Twin Brewing. He did a video of packing his SJPORR beers, and I mean, he did. I watched the video. It was like beautiful. I applauded him. I said I'd do a shout out for him. Sadly, he's the only guy that had a bottle break. You know, fact, fiction kind of thing. But the thing is that it was just crumpled in the middle. That box had to have been
Dropped pretty hard.
dropped really hard. So we put a little extra padding underneath to prevent any damage going back, but it was beautifully packed. So here's his link anyway, and he also has a whole video on Brewhouse Build, so you want to check that out.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Also a quick shout out to Pat's Fan 1284, good old Joe. Joe's got an idea about a traveling growler, where he sends this growler out with something in it, and the guy that gets it has a little portable hard drive, and he records drinking whatever the brew is in it, and then he fills it with either home brew or a commercial beer and sends it to the next guy on the list, and it just goes traveling around the United States. He'll create an order to make short hops. I think that's an awesome idea. I want you to check out his channel. We'll have a link on the drop down below, and Pat's Fan right there.
Well, I'll participate because
I think that's freaking awesome.
I got a few breweries around here that we might get some nice beers from.
So there's that. And then before I get into packing the beers and all that stuff, oh God, speaking of beers, SJ, this is so good.
I'm having a good time over here.
Oh my gosh,
Enjoying this beer.
do you hear that? Yeah, beer mail.
It's more frequent than I thought it would be, you know. So we appreciate everyone who sends us beer mail because
We like beer.
we like beer.
So this one comes all the way from Germany, from Daniel. Daniel is a Colombian law student. He went through, got his bachelor's degree in Colombia, moved to Germany to work on his upper degrees for his law degree, and he's living with a family in Germany, in Freiburg, Germany, and his German father, so to speak, has taught him to enjoy beers, and he's watched our videos, and he really wanted to send us beer.
Yeah. How did he send the box? Just curious.
He labeled the box 4 beers, German beers, through the postal service, sailed right through customs and everything to us. I had to go sign for it as an adult, but bravo. That was pretty good. I put yeast samples on mine, but bravo, it went right through. So we're gonna just show you real quick the beers that came from Daniel and his German father.
All right, so first we have Schneiderweiss Tap 7. Pretty cool. I think I might have seen one of their beers make it here in the U.S., but other than that, you don't get very many.
This is a Bavarian wheat beer.
Ah, yes.
And then
Whoa.
over here we've got Tap 6,
Ooh.
which is a wheat Doppelbock. And I that they're sweeter. I love Doppelbock, so this one's gonna be very fun.
And now we have the Hieronymus, or Hieronymus. Look at that. I love these bottles with the resealable tops.
Yeah, I love the tops.
I mean, some of the best beer I've gotten is these German ones with these resealable tops. They're awesome.
The Hieronymus is an 1896 recipe of a German Pils, and it's an unfiltered beer.
Well, you're not drinking that one without me.
Okay.
I like that.
And over here, we've got the Brawlinger Lowenbrau. It's a Keller Pils. And you know, I've had Keller Weiss. I've never had a Keller Pils.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And now I have to do a little research, but thank you, Daniel. Thank you, German father. But we'll enjoy these. We will review these. That'll be a lot of fun. That's my Stonehenge hat. And Stonehenge was really cool. Really cool to see. He's admiring himself. All right, so we got all the beers in, and you know, they weren't always as easy to open as you might think. Check this video out. So as you can see, my office is completely invaded by beer, and this isn't all of it. My beer's not here. I don't have Christian's here. I've got another box coming. Jesse down the street. And I just had to show this awesomeness of a package. We'll see how well proven this is, but this bad boy is a wooden box. This came from Michael. We'll just say Michael, and he wanted to make sure his arrived safely. He made this huge wooden box, and it's screwed in. So, I mean, no one was gonna walk away with any of his beers. That's for sure. And I don't know if you're able to see, but he has the whole thing like saran wrapped, like a plastic wrapped as well. So, Michael, you're a man after my own heart. I am often accused of overdoing things. I think you're the winner. Oh, now we use staples too. This might take a while. So as you can see, he has a nail brad gun as well. Awesome, Michael. Don't smell any beer. I think it all arrived safe. Cheers. So Michael just wanted to be sure that his beers made it here safely.
Very safely.
Yeah. Yeah, actually I was more concerned they were going to be broken because there was a hardwood bottom, but anyway, they got here safe. So that was fun. And we did a lot of, we'll show you some video, we did a lot of stuff as far as like packing beers up because they're essentially packed. We've got to throw some chill packs in some of them that are going to like Arizona and Texas. But before we do that, some of them came with little gifts. So the first person that I'll name that sent us gifts was Steve from the Canadian Sasquatch Brewery.
All right, so the first one we got was Clown Shoes, the Billionaire, the English-style barley wine. Look at that, guys. Like, he's flying on money.
And a Christian likes anyone that's surfing, especially if they're surfing on money.
Yeah, but I mean, the big one is that, you know, like, it's Clown Shoes, and I really haven't had a beer that I haven't been very satisfied with from them. Like, they're or not satisfied with, I mean.
Yeah, they make some great stuff. And then we got another St. Arnold. I'd had a few St. Arnold beers. This one is the Divine Reserve. This is a Golden Strong Ale. That is so up our alley.
Yeah.
So that's freaking cool. Now we need a little refresher.
I know. Those beers are so heavy.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. All right. So the next thing was we got some stuff from Brandon Finch. And
by the way, Brandon, all I gotta say is you're super awesome. Like, every time we get a box from you, there's just gifts, and I don't know how to repay you other than, like, come on up and we'll take you around town.
Yeah.
Because You're amazing.
He is amazing.
So the cool thing about Brandon is he gave us some stickers, and what else?
And a beer cozy. And you got the jet over here.
Yeah, so the VMA 211. What is that, Dad?
So that is the Marine Corps Air Station in Yuma, Arizona, where he's based. So
Nice.
that is way cool. I love that. But Brandon was a very, very good boy. Bad boy. Good boy. I mean, he just...
Good, bad.
When
Generous soul.
the last bottle I'll show that he sent us some beer. The last one, my wife said that the sounds that I was making, I don't make that kind of sounds when we make love. She said she's been wondering if I've been faking orgasm because the sounds that she was hearing when I pulled the beer out. So let's take a look at what Brandon
I made
sent
the
us.
same noises myself when I realized what was in there.
So we both got a bottle here of the Sonoran Brewing Company's White Chocolate Ale out of Phoenix, Arizona. So very, very cool.
This one I'm very excited about. It's very, you can see through it. So
Yeah, it's very clear.
It's very clear for a white chocolate beer, and
I won't
this'll be
expect it to be
intriguing.
like the brewery's white chocolate, but it'd be fun to see what that one's like.
And then he gave us another brewery one, which is the Wanderer.
And go ahead and read what that one is.
This one's a dark sour ale. And knowing us, we love sours having Cascade Barrel House around it. It's aged in barrels with blackberries and cherries.
Woohoo!
Man. What a gift.
And then this one really kind of knocked me back, but not all the way. This one is from Sierra Nevada. It's the Bigfoot. This is a bottle of 2008. This is their 25th anniversary of making this beer. So it's a historic one, plus it's already been aged 6 years.
Yeah, I don't know where you keep
my God.
these beers or where you're finding them, but this is amazing. And the one that, oh, Dad.
No. This
What
was
is this?
this is the white whale. This truly is one of my white whales. He sent, I don't know how he knew, or maybe he didn't, but West Vleveren 12. That's right. This is of the Belgian beers. This is like the one that I've coveted to try. I think I've tried all the other better ones, but this one is supposed to be the one. And Brandon, let's see, 1/8/15. So that's a Best Buy. So I'm assuming this is a 14 or 13. So I want to know what date, because I know I probably need to age this a while. But oh my gosh, I just
Well, that's going to be very
it'll be
hard
aged.
to age.
It
Because you're going to want to open that.
thank you. I don't know how, I can't even thank you enough, and I'll try, but I really truly.
We owe you big time, that's for sure. There's you can't repay a man that gives you beer gifts like that.
And we have other ones that we need to still review from him. And all right, and then the last person I want to thank, and we don't solicit sending extra stuff each year, please. And I'm going to cover that in a minute. The next one was from Travis, the Colorado fly fisherman, and
This is cool.
He sent us some hop shots, 4 hop shots, and an extra $15. We're going to cover that. Now we're going to do he said we have to taste the hop shot, so we're going to do that on camera. I don't know if Christian was ready for that. And the thing though is, Travis sent an extra $15. He said to help out. Well, I just want you to know that extra $15, along with all the money, after shipping everything out, any money's left over go back into the main kitty, okay, for covering international shipping. So if any of you are appreciative of the guys covering your hubs and everything else, I'm not saying don't send them beer. You can send them something extra. But if you want to thank people for the whole contest and everything, we still need additional money to cover the grand that we need to do all the international shipping, okay? And there are other countries that need help too. So we really need to do some fundraising here. Beyond that, we're going to be working to raise about $500 plus a little bit, because we've got to form a non-profit organization. So for the applications and things we need to do, it's going to cost some money, and that's going to make everything easier moving forward. So if you want to contribute money, please do. It would be much appreciated. We've been working hard on donations. If you need help prying money out of somebody that's close, let me know. I'm good at getting my little crowbar out. And but you can send money to SPORR, no J in this one, just SPORR at Comcast.net. And when you send that money in, say, hey, this is to help with international shipping, or if you want to contribute money towards helping with getting the nonprofit status.
International, remember.
That's
we're
right.
Cited to places
Then
like England.
Just please do that. And I'm going to be sending some more money to SJ myself here soon. So anyway, we do appreciate that, those contributions. All right, so we're going to move along. We have to do some hop shot tasting, evidently.
Hey, this is cool. I gotta say, Dad and I will never refuse some samplings, that's for sure.
Our kind of a rule here is you try everything once. You don't have to try it again, but all right, I'll put on my finger first. Just like Christian, no, I'm not gonna like hop him out more than me and leave him. Here it is. See, I got some on there to taste. If you go back to Brandon Finch's channel now, you'll see guys that were like just downing shots. Oh, you got a little more, so I gotta make it even here, so that have just as much.
Here, we'll set this one aside so that we know that it's.
You taking more, you bastard! All right, well that's fine. All right.
Okay, hold on. How do we know which one's which?
Okay, we're ready. We're gonna go. You ready? Are we gonna just?
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Oh!
I've had hop candy before. Oh wow, you can really tell how resinous this is because it's sticking to you.
Oh.
Okay. So is this, you know, maybe I'm naive. I'm not as educated as all that. Here, hand me that thing. So, is this to inject into a batch, or is this just to inject into a single beer? Holy crap! That's awesome, though. I want to know.
Are these all the same?
I think they're all the same. I want to know what kind of hops these are, Travis. You gotta let me know.
Hold on.
Because it's kind of overwhelming.
Was it multiple hops? I was trying to figure out which one this was.
Just says hop shots. All right. Oh my God!
I got some Cascade in there with a little bit of maybe Willamette. And
I was thinking Willamette myself, but I'm not sure. It's just because it's a monster hop bomb for sure.
Woo! It's all over my teeth. You'd kill the wildlife out here if they found that.
All right. We'll at another time we'll show you the hop monsters growing in our yard that have. I don't know what I'm going to do to contain them properly, but anyway. So with that, I think we'll say, wow, thank you for hanging in. A lot of you I've known since the very beginning. Homebrew Wednesday 100. We've been on for over 2 years, but we just made it to number 100. And of course, I didn't put one up the last couple weeks. However many weeks. And while he's recovering over here. So imagine Brandon had friends that did a whole shot. And how they were doing. I'm good.
Whole shot? This is hoppy.
But my teeth feel sticky and resiny.
Yeah.
Anyway. So check out some video real quick of getting those beers back to you guys for the Western region.
Alright, we got a bit of beer here, and we're going to be drinking it all, but we might send a little bit for you, but for now, I'm going to be drinking.
So, here are some of the boxes. Not all of the boxes.
Oh yeah. This is a cool box.
Yeah, except we can't ship out with it because it holds 2 bottles. Well, we'll see. We'll be creative with packing. So with every box, we created a label. It's recycled paper. Created a label with each person's number, so we know where to repack and what they get, and they'll get their original box back. This doesn't include like the boxes from me and Christian and our neighbor Jesse. Here's the packing area. There's stuff even way underneath behind Christian.
Up there. It's like heaven.
What's that, Christian?
Oh, that must be some person's beer that only drinks Stone IPAs, apparently. All right, people. We all know whose beer this is. Look at it. Get a little zoomy zoom. Look, it's all Stone IPA. You know who drinks Stone IPA? Man, Bear, Pig. You shameful person. Get your own label. Ah.
Alright, anyway, we gotta get packing here. Where'd he go again? So what I was gonna show you.
I don't do work.
I might start working.
Oh. Does a label and appearance get you a win? Maybe. Pretty badass. Do we look the same? Yes. Oh, my back! Hernia!
Woo! Alright, so anyway, hope that wasn't too long and too boring. I've got a little bit left. Christian's is pretty much gone.
It's good, SJ. Except for it's being spoiled by this hop shot.
You got so much hops in that, SJ. Holy cow. Alright, well, from, tis time to say, from Clemens Homebrew, it's been 100 Homebrew Wednesdays, and we all wish you all a happy Homebrew Wednesday. I don't know what's going on with him now.
I got my hop socks hopped off, or...
Alright, guys.
Woo! Take a shot for me, buddy.
Till next time. See ya. Oh my god. Who the fuck are you? Sorry. Look forward.